What's that D stand for?
Um,
Car Dreamer here, coming at you again on behalf of D-Class and all things D-Class related. And today I'm bringing you another review for another headset. And yeah, so let's get on with it. So as you can see, this was not planned. This came about me getting this anyway. It wasn't planned. Long story. So essentially, for those who know, it's gotten I'm surprised at the number of comments and feedback I've gotten on. I'm very appreciative. But I did a product review for the Hunterspider V-4 Pro Gaming headset. And I love that thing. Love it. But I had accidentally broke it. So, unfortunately, it took a hard fall. That was my fault. It has nothing to do with the delicacy of the equipment or anything else. It was just me. And it broke. So I had to replace it. And they don't sell the V4 anymore. At least not for the price I got it. This is actually all I could find on Amazon was the V6, the newer model. I figure, okay, no big deal. It's just a newer model, should be just as good. And I got it. And this is what it comes with, obviously. Headphones, this cable again, and the box, and there's instruction manuals. It's not as good as the V4. So, is this a good... This was only $20 some. Again, I can't argue the price. For the price, it's still very good. Yes. But it's not as good as the V4 was, and I got it for about the same price. The sound isn't quite as good on this. It's just a hair... I don't know how to describe it, just because I'm not an audiophile. I don't know technical terms. It just sounded a little flat to me. Not horrible in any stretch of the imagination. It sounded pretty decent, but the V4 I used for listening to music and everything, it just sounded incredible. This one I could do that, but it didn't quite sound as it was missing something. Also, the comfortability isn't as good as the V4. That actually sounds pretty weird, given if you look, here's the V4. If you look at the V4, you almost you're kind of like, well, what's the difference? And I really, it's a little tight. These just don't seem. It's weird. I can feel them by hand, and they're similar, but the V4 is just a little softer. The headband isn't as flexible as they say. They show the same type of adverts they do in the V4. This thing is completely flexible. You can twist it and all that. Let me tell you something right now. You are not twisting this at all. Just opening it. Yeah, this is pretty stiff. Whereas the V4 was definitely way more flexible. And again, it's hard to see why that is, because they look so close. Yeah, so that's the oddest part. Other than aesthetics, really, with the silver plating on the V6, this one has the black on the V6, there should be no difference between these two. And yet there's a world, it feels like a world of difference, maybe just because I got so used to the V4. Now, I managed to fix my V4. I had somebody fix it for me. They did it for me for free or whatever, and didn't take them very long. And I'm happy. This one, the mic is still pretty good on this one. I'd say the mics are pretty even. But So really overall, I want to say if you're looking for a inexpensive yet reliable headphones, Hunterspider is still a good way to go. I can't argue for the price, the V6. Having said that, if you can find a pair of V4 for a decent price, I'd recommend going with the V4. I just think it sounded a little better. Really, and felt better on my head. Those were my two big things. Especially as somebody who wears glasses, how they press against your ear makes a world of difference. But these are by no means bad. Please understand that. They are no means bad. But I wanted to put that out there and just say that I feel like it was a hair step down. Hopefully, if I ever have to replace them and I do a newer model, they'll be back up to par. At least from their V4 standard. Like I said, these are really good still. I would still recommend these as far if you want something economical, gets the job done, and looks, I mean, aesthetically, it's still pleasing. It does light up just like the V4. Here's the USB to plug in if you want to do that. I haven't had any problems with it as far as people hearing me or me being able to hear. It's just the sound quality I thought was just a little bit underwhelming. And the comfortability wasn't there. But yeah, I appreciate everybody watching. It's not a long review, but I wanted to share since I did have them and I did use them. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, stay evil. Remember to like and subscribe and leave your comments down below. See ya.